Hi everyone, in this video we will talk about appraisal. A lot of people ask about appraisal. Why is appraisal? Why do I need to do appraisal, right? So in this video I will give you some information about appraisal so you get some idea what appraisal and how important it is in the mortgage loan. So what is appraisal? Appraisal is the way the lender will determine the value of your properties, of the property you're gonna buy, you're gonna purchase, right? So this is very important in the purchase transaction because the lender, they're gonna know exactly how much they can lend out for you. Now I will talk about something about appraisal. The first, appraiser is a third party. They don't work for lender, they don't work for you. So they are completely third party fair. So they're gonna go to your house, go to the property, they base on the comp around your property to give the fair value for your property. How does it work? Appraiser will use the value of the properties around your area, the one that just sold for last 30-60 days, and they use that to determine the value of your house with the same living condition. The next thing you have to know, some people they say oh, in my house, my property, I upgrade a lot. I add in this, I add in about 100,000 in my house. So will the value go up 100,000? They said no. Of course, when you upgrade your house, the value of your house might go up, but not the same with the cost you add in. You cannot put in 200,000 and your house you expect to go another 200,000 in the market value. So appraiser will determine how much the cost you put in, and they will give you the fair value after all the upgrade of your house. The next thing, appraiser will also check the living condition in your house. So if in your purchase transaction, the appraiser will come to the property to check about water heater, the dryer, washer, the sink. They also check all of the safety inside your house. If something is very dangerous, they will flag and they will ask the owner of the property to fix that. They have to make sure everything follow the safety guideline of California. And the last thing, very important in the transaction, appraisal value and selling price, sometimes they don't match. So sometimes the selling price higher than the real value of the house, and the real value of the house higher than the selling price. So how does it work? For the lender, they will look at whatever lower. So if the seller wants to sell the house for 700,000 and the real value is 800,000, you're good. However, if the sellers want to sell the house for 800,000 and the value when you do appraisal only 750, so 50,000 you have to pay extra on the side by your cash because the lender only approved for 750,000. Whatever difference you have to pay. So the value appraisal and selling price, they have to be matched or higher. If they lower, you have to pay the extra. The last but not least, sometimes you can have the appraisal waiver if the selling price or the value of your property you ask for is lower than the market, lower than the data they have in the system. You still have the appraisal waiver. If you have appraisal waiver, you don't have to worry about the living condition of the house because they don't have to send anyone over there. You don't have to worry about the selling price and the real value of the house because they're gonna go matching with your selling price. So if you're lucky to get appraisal waiver, you can save money, you can save your time, you don't have to fix a lot of things in the house. But how to get appraisal waiver? You need to go pick a right price and you have to work with your loan officer so they can check with a guideline to give you the appraisal waiver.